Contestant number 5, Skylar Turner.
A graduating senior, biochemistry major from the city of Fountain, Kansas City, Missouri. A quote that I live my life by is, our deepest fear is not that we are powerful. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Mary Williams. My platform is, the sky is the limit. Provide a safe place for young girls in my community to grow, develop, and understand the true essence of their beauty. I am your contestant, number 5. Thank you.
Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim.
Contestant number 7, Kamora Preston.
Live.
aims to develop activities
I'm on live.
leadership essentials, such as supporting,
But it only got
teaching,
2 views. I'm gonna stop.
and and your contestant number 7.
I was
Why are you so far back? You go there.
all right.
Contestant number 8, Desiree Lampkin. Chemical engineering major from the Show Me State, St. Louis, Missouri. A quote I live my life by is, inhale the future and exhale the past. And my platform is Conscience, promoting consciousness of mental health effects within STEM communities. And I am your contestant number 8. Thank you. Contestant number 8, Desiree Lampkin.
Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass.
Good evening, Hampton University. I am Anaya Camille Bass, a third-year psychology pre-med major from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. My topic is the peace movement, promoting equal attention, care, and energy. An initiative committed to establishing trust in the healthcare system through advocacy training for patients and providers. A quote I live my life by is, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. And I am your contestant number 9. Thank you.
Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass.
pre-med major from the sunny city, Jacksonville, Florida. A quote that I live my life by is, if you are not using your power for positive change, then you are indeed part of the problem. Coretta Scott King. My platform is PN, promoting self, encouraging mental health in the African American community from both the psychological and physiological standpoint. To the men of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, I stand before you as your tenacious contestant number 10.
My. As you all can see, the competition will definitely be fierce this evening. Now, let's meet one of our judges.
Introducing Judge number 1, Jordan Ray. Jordan Ray is a 2021 graduate of Hampton University. During his tenure at Hampton, he served as Hampton University's 19th Mr. Pirate. At 23 years old, he can proudly say that he has accomplished many goals. Jordan was a wide receiver on the football team here at Hampton for 2 years and served on the Freshman Executive Council, served as Student Government Association Senator, and in the 2019 to 2020 school year, Jordan was Mr. Grand Prix Alumni Council. Throughout all of his college years, he was a member of the Gentelligence Mentorship Program through Service Free. During his summers at Hampton University, Jordan worked with the Verizon Innovative Learning Program for minority families. And he was a proud student leader in the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program. Jordan was also a spring 2020 initiate into the Gamma Epsilon chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. He has always had a passion for community service and giving back. He believes that every student should have access to a quality education and a positive role model for their life. He is currently studying for his LSAT to attend law school in 2023 or 2024. Mr. Jordan Ray. We extend our deepest gratitude to our lovely judges for your time and commitment to helping us crown the 2022-2023 Miss Omega Psi Phi.
The next segment for tonight is swimwear. This category is worth 15 points of the total score. Each contestant will show off their individual personality and style in a swim suit that exudes their inner confidence and flair. The judges are looking for overall works impression, walk, posture, statement of physical fitness and health, sense of confidence and comfort, and the ability to compete in this phase of the competition, display of energy, charisma, and expression.
I promise you.
Contestant number 1, Samira Pollard. Samira Joy Pollard Brooks is a third-year theater performing arts major and cinema studies minor from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Outside of school, Samira is heavily involved in her home church, WHIP Ministries, where she choreographs dances for the youth and guides the members of her church. Some of Ms. Pollard Brooks' interests include cooking, where she uses recipes passed down from her beloved grandmother and mother to continue their delicious tradition. She also enjoys dancing, whether it be around friends and family or alone in her mirror. When she's not in the kitchen or on the dance floor, you can catch Samira enjoying the world of fine arts. Samira is resilient, hardworking, and intentional, despite the challenges she faced being placed in a children's home. She is dedicating this pageant to anyone who is scared to step out of their comfort zone. Samira Joy Pollard Brooks is a walking testimony that your past does not determine your future. Contestant number 1, Samira Pollard Brooks. Contestant number 2, Aliyah McClanahan. Aliyah Chanel McClanahan is a junior strategic communication major with a minor in cinema studies from Brooklyn, New York. Aliyah's favorite pastimes include reading, playing sports, specifically basketball, and watching movies. Aliyah loves long walks throughout our city and experiencing all it has to offer. Often having feelings of wanderlust, Aliyah has a goal of traveling to at least 30 countries after graduation. Since she was a child, Aliyah's father has always emphasized the importance of reading. Therefore, she started the Urban Lit as a book club to inspire individuals to read in her community. She believes reading has significance in improving mental health as it has helped her to better her own. Aliyah strives to embody the meaning of her name, exalted and sublime, by staying true to her moral values of respect and compassion, and encouraging everyone to excel in their endeavors. Contestant number 2, Aliyah McClanahan. Contestant number 3, Anaya Reed. Anaya Reed is a third-year kinesiology major, psychology minor on a pre-med track from Los Angeles, California. As a result of COVID, Anaya has tapped into a passion and skill for the art. She challenges herself more and more with each piece and hopes to succeed even further out of her comfort zone. Art has been the main source of stress relief for Anaya. Outside of school, Anaya can be found spending time with both her family and friends, at the beach, and simply just always within a place of her. Prior to college, she played volleyball and was also the captain in both school and club. From time to time, she enjoys tapping into her previous hobbies to enjoy a blast from the past. Contestant number 3, Anaya Reed. Contestant number 4, Monia Rain. You may catch her on campus, fellowshipping with friends, mentoring the youth, or leading on-campus activities. Through life's trials and tribulations, Monia remains optimistic as she chooses to dance even when the music stops playing. When on campus, you may catch her swaying with the hoorahs, dancing with the drizzle, or strolling with her sisters. Monia is grounded in her faith as she is an active member in the youth ministry at the People's Community Baptist Church. Leisurely, she enjoys watching Master Chef while competing in cooking competitions with her friends, practicing self-care, and traveling to places anew. Monia chooses to remain steadfast in all of her endeavors, living by Luke 12 and 48. To whom much is given, Much is required. Monia's resilience and grit will foster her professional development. Contestant number 4, Monia Maynard. Contestant number 5, Skylar Turner. Skylar Mackenzie Turner is a graduating senior biochemistry major from Kansas City, Missouri. Today, she is wearing orange, representative of her passion and positivity. In her free time, Skylar enjoys creative writing, binge watching Harry Potter movies, and making lifelong memories with her friends. Known for her radiating, positive personality, she shines bright as she lives by the verse, with God, all things are possible. Her strong relationship with God is an immense part of her life and encourages her to embrace every moment. For 8 years, Skylar was homeschooled, where she learned different ways to achieve being the best version of herself. She takes those lessons and pours them into her role as the president of the Kansas State Youth Convention, where she is committed to helping the young people around her successfully navigate their way to adulthood. Much like dedication to her platform, the sky is the limit. Contestant number 5, Skylar Turner. Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim. Hafsa Ibrahim is a graduating senior psychology major, cinema studies minor from Baltimore, Maryland. Today, Hafsa wears a baby pink swimsuit paired with a butterfly kimono cover. The pink symbolizes her nurturing, caring character, while the butterfly speaks to the beauty and positive change and her passion for the transitional periods in our lives. Hafsa is known to be a visionary trailblazer through her creative expression and hobbies. She can be found making anklets, doing her henna, dyeing her hair, or creating clothes for her clothing brand, Pygmalion. Pygmalion integrates fashion with psychological concepts to uplift the Black community. Her mission is to empower Black people of every ethnicity and nationality by pushing high expectations that manifest into even higher results. This message has reached over 100,000 people and hopefully more to come. Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim. Contestant number 7, Kamora Presley. Kamora Michelle Presley is a third year in the 5-year MBA program from Brooklyn, New York. Kamora runs her own business as a beautician for her brand, K. Kalesi Beauty, where she follows her motto, empowered women, empower women. She hopes to do what she can to uplift Black women as her grandmother has uplifted her. Kamora graces the stage in her bathing suit, paired with her pink shoes, to represent her alliance in the fight to end breast cancer disparities. Growing up in a Caribbean household, Kamora has found a lot of peace in praying, dancing, and swimming. She often uses these activities as a reminder of how far her family has come. She also enjoys working out, cooking, creating videos, and journaling creative concepts. During her free time, she spends time with her younger sisters and younger cousins, teaching them to be their unique selves no matter what anyone else says. Contestant number 7, Kamora Presley. she uses her knowledge to fuel her passions. She is the entrepreneur of her own company, Bottle Personality LLC, where she formulates personal care products. You may find her in the Student Center selling her signature customized body lotions. However, Desiree isn't always about business. She loves to stay active as well. Desiree plays 4 sports, including tennis, competitive swimming, lacrosse, and competitive dancing. Amidst her busy lifestyle, she caters to her creative side by sketching, drawing, or decorating the studio. As she is known for several wall murals that she has illustrated. Desiree embraces her social nature by spending time with loved ones, and she enjoys hosting and cooking for her many littles on campus. And Desiree practices quality time as one of her top love languages. Contestant number 8, Desiree Lampkin. Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass. Anaya Camille Bass is a 3rd-year psychology pre-med major from Detroit, Michigan. Today, she is wearing yellow, symbolizing the bright and loving energy she brings to everyone she encounters. Those closest to her value her ability to empathize and listen deeply to anything they feel without judgment. Anaya is a natural-born leader and intends to break barriers in the medical and healthcare fields. Beginning at a young age, she served as a role model to her younger brother, cousins, and youth in her community. And she continues to carry that passion for setting a standard of excellence everywhere she goes. In her free time, she enjoys doing yoga, going to the beach, and spending time with friends and family. As her creative expression, she loves writing poetry to encapsulate her emotions while uplifting her community. She has a deep passion for travel and dreams of traveling to Bali, Indonesia, to immerse herself in culture and participate in volunteer initiatives on a grander international scale. She is committed to living a life that values memories and experience over material things. Her life goal is simply to leave a positive impact on the people she encounters in any way she can. Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass. Contestant number 10, Olivia Walker. Senior psychology pre-med major from Jacksonville, Florida. She's the runway coach and content creator for the new and remodeling troupe on campus. Growing up, Olivia enjoyed dancing, running track and cross country, and practicing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Olivia also plays 3 instruments, including piano, cello, and string bass. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is no stranger to being a trailblazer. She is known as the 2nd ever Female Student Government Association president in her high school's history, and was awarded membership into the National Society of High School Scholars. Currently, Olivia enjoys doing community service and creating safe spaces for her peers. She is a member of Inclusivity Inc. and founder of the Creating Space Initiative, which is geared towards helping students lighten the load on their shoulders through self-expression. Olivia chose this green swimsuit to represent joy, abundance, growth, and good health, which are major tenets of her platform, PS, promoting self, encouraging mental health within the African American community from both a psychological and physiological standpoint. Lastly, Olivia leaves you with this. Money may make you rich, but it is love that makes you truly wealthy. Contestant number 10, Olivia Walker.
These young women definitely look like the epitome of strength and beauty to me. What do y'all?
Oh, yeah.
Now, before we get into the fun part, let's introduce more of our judges. Introducing judge number 2, Tracy Cologne. Tracy Cologne has been part of the Hampton University family for the past 27 years. She is a 2005 Hampton alum. She currently works in the Office of Student Affairs. She lives by the mantra, life shrinks or expands according to one's courage. Tracy has a passion for student development and mental health. Please give a round of applause for Miss Tracy Cologne.
Introducing judge number 3, Douglas Martin II. Douglas Martin II is a 2018 graduate of Hampton University, where he received his bachelor's in sports management with a business focus. In 2021, Doug received his master's of business administration from University of Maryland. He is also a spring 2016 initiate into the Gamma Epsilon chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Doug is currently working for Accenture based in Washington, D.C., where he is a finance analyst, program management officer, and recruiter. Thank you again to all of our judges for your participation tonight, and please give another round of applause for Douglas Martin II.
Now, it's time for my favorite part of the show, the talent portion. This category is worth 20 points of the total score. The judges are looking for overall first impression, interpretive ability, technical skill, stage presence, totality of all elements including costume, music, and choreography, quality of the performance, and entertainment value. Baby, we about to get us some. Look at this friend and say, you got to get yourself. Everybody got to get yourself. Man, you got to get yourself. I don't care about the religion you is, what color or race you is. Look at somebody and say, you got to get yourself. I see it. But she don't slide right to my side. I know, even though we're a friend, then we start with the band. Oh, so they got you back to my crib. You know what I mean? But I can't sleep. Just try to stay with all of these nights. Oh, nah, I gotta go. But I ain't getting what you want to say, or have the same story.
how are you? You not getting tired?
Huh?
You not getting tired?
I have been tired. All y'all pros in this jump.
Period. Man. I be trying to be, oh, that's, I said I thought you was named Olivia too. Period. Great camera work.
Appreciate it. I'm trying.
I hope y'all are ready for something tasty. Now welcoming contestant number 1, Samira Colored Brooks, who'll be baking something sweet, strawberry tart. My grandma always told me, food is not just food. Food is our common experience. It's a universal experience. Food is about family. Food is about community. It brings people together from all walks of life. Mixed good, What you all been waiting for from the bottom of my heart? Enjoy
That was quite delicious indeed. Next to the stage is contestant number 2, Alia McClellan, who will be delivering a powerful monologue that speaks to the literacy race and our Black community.
If you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in a book. A tale as old as time. Black kids don't read. Black kids can't read. Did you know that only 15% of Black 8th graders are at or above reading proficiency? And only 17% of Black 12th graders hit reading proficiency. Separate but equal, little Black boys and girls had to walk miles to a Black-only school, and their textbooks were outdated, resources scarce or non-existent. And after years of us fighting, and Brown versus Board, America finally decided that separate education wasn't exactly equal. So, they integrated schools, and we all clapped and cheered because we were on the right path, right? Wrong. Their racist tendencies were unable to be masked because of the racist ideologies that were ingrained in their minds from the moment they got off the school bus to the time they came back around the next morning. America, they tell us we can't read and we don't read, But do they ever ask themselves why? Black kids don't read, black kids can't read, what can we do? Matter of fact, what can we do? We're doing it right now, sitting in this room, breaking generational curses. By existing in this space, we're paving the way for the new generations to come, defining the narrative, and paying homage to our ancestors. The knowledge you seek won't be found on Instagram, and it won't be found on TikTok. It'll be found in a book. So pick one up, get lost in it. Whether it's nonfiction or fantasy, the life answers you seek are in the fine print. If you want to learn about critical race theory, read the 1619 Project by Nicole Hannah Jones. If you want to learn about the effects of gentrification in Black neighborhoods, read When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. If you want to learn about the power of self-actualization, read The Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. They say we can, and they say we don't, because they cannot fathom what will happen when we do. My parents have always taught me that repetition is the mother of learning. So repeat after me. Black kids do read.
Black kids do read.
Black kids can read.
Black kids can read.
Black kids will read.
Black kids will read. The water market is telling me time is coming. Who? This show might die, bro. It said 25%. I don't know if it's gonna make it all the time.
The marathon continues.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. On the slice, got the ball of dice and swap. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price.
Truly a great performance tonight. This was certainly innovative. Next to the stage is contestant number 4, Nia Maynard, who will be performing an original piece choreographed by her father, Godfrey Maynard, also TV. That mixes both spoken word and dance.
Racism, a public health crisis. 600 African American men in the South. To scientists, they were test subjects, but when they returned home, they were fathers, husbands, and brothers. Tested on for over 40 years, hopes of receiving free medical exams and life insurance to mold a future for their families. Neglected treatment for the advancement of white people in white coats. The most disrespected person in America, the black man. Father of gynecology J. Marion Sims operating one of these 10 enslaved black women without anesthesia and without consent. Her name is Anarchy. Underwent very painful surgery so that her white counterpart could be pain-free. Henrietta Lacks, a mother of 5. Her cells made the discovery of the first immortal cell with no consent. Black women, impacting the lives of men for years to come. Tossed the trash as waste, no one to society. But why? Why should the color of my skin justify the inhumane treatment I receive? Why should where I live dictate my access to resources? And why does being a black woman make me over 3 times more likely to die during childbirth? And you ask me if I trust the system? No, I'm being changed. Resilience, perseverance, determination, grit, light. Choose to be the light.
Yeah, baby girl, we are one. Yeah, black woman, black woman. Why make it so complicated? Off the train, we concentrate. I know you only hate it. Smoking, not to contain it. We speak of it. That's all where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's easy when it's when we ain't make arrangements. Is it hot in here? Is it just me? I'm so high in here, it's walking on. Told you don't take a shot on 3. Told you drinks, it's on me. Give it drinks, on me. Said I'm gonna take a shot on me. Only drink, so it's a tricky. Gonna last until I'm free, like a G. Why you make it so complicated? Off the train, we concentrate. I know
Thank you for embodying both your platform and today's theme, Woman King. Next to the stage is contestant number 5, Skylar Turner, who will be playing a unique violin composition as an ode to her musical background.
To all the little girls in the world, you are enough. You are beautiful, intelligent, and powerful beyond your wildest dreams. You are a light, no matter how dark it may get. Shine, shine bright.
Live wanted to see y'all. Say hi, Live. Hey, Live. They say y'all doing great. Y'all doing great. No, they say y'all doing great. Oh. Appreciate you.
Is it working still? Y'all good? Sean has the charger.
Make sure you lift it up. Make sure you lift it up. Huh?
Sean don't have to charge it though. It's gonna be. Like I'm an editor. It's like 4 rows back.
Wow, Skyler, that was absolutely beautiful. Yes. Hallelujah. The creativity is certainly imminent tonight. Before we proceed with the rest of our beautiful contestants, let's introduce our final judge. Please join me in introducing Judge number 4, Aaliyah Bell.
Aaliyah Bell hails from Newport News, Virginia. Ms. Bell graduated from Pageant University with a BS in kinesiology. Although she's had a love for sports medicine, her campus involvement is what motivated her to find a career in student affairs. Ms. Bell currently serves as one of the assistant directors of student activities here on campus. In this role, her main priority is to co-advise the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program. When it comes to pageants, Ms. Bell is no stranger. In her tenure at Hampton, Ms. Bell had the opportunity to direct 2 Mr. Pirate pageants and 2 Miss Black and Gold pageants. This has given her an understanding of what it takes to reign the stage. In her free time, Ms. Bell loves to find new crime documentaries and spend time with loved ones. Give it up for Ms. Aaliyah Bell.
Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim, now grace the stage with her own monologue that depicts the story of her life.
As long days spent to even longer nights, nights where she thought her story would end, here is where she wrote. She was raised in a place where the walls of her room were scared of the roads of the city, constantly wondering if the scream came from down the hall or up the street. To protect herself, she went to sleep and only woke to the sounds of her stomach begging her to eat. So she'd bite her nails, take a sip from the sink, and then go back to sleep. But she was a young Black girl, and she had to fend for herself, no matter where she was, no matter who she's with. But no one taught her how. So while the world went on, killing those she loved, she slept. By the time she woke
Is that too much? Is that too much? Trying to find love in a world so cold. Is that too much? I just want an answer. I can be the only one. Is that too much? You wanna be bad, just give me a promise to love. I just want somebody,
Thank you. Contestant number 6, for your courage in sharing your story. For our next talent, contestant number 7, Kamora Preston, is eager to showcase her skills. Thanks.
didn't even really wanna go, but if you get me on, you gotta show. There's so many bodies on the floor, so baby we should go and have some more. Are you down, get it down, get it down, get it down, down, down. Down, get it down, get it down, get it down, down, down. Everywhere I look up in the sky, throw up in the air to have them dance. Come on, baby, catch me if you can. I know you don't have any other plans. Are you down, get it down, get it down, get it down, down, down. Down, get it down, get it down, get it down, down, down. Are
Thank you, teacher.
Contestant number 8, Desiree Lampkins, will now follow with her own creative dance piece, dedicated to her mother and her battle with her tribulations.
I used to be so broken, lost, empty. Heart is no beat, a single love, no song to sing. So I know the feeling, the silence is never me. When you came, the blessing, seems our victory. No, it doesn't really matter who you are. See this one thing. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings. I'm looking for me. I'll need it. Memories, honesty, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. To come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. Need to hurry and pick up your feelings. I'm looking for me. You keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. But you had no fun, but I had enough. I really done deserve so much more than you gave to me. Don't save me in the middle of peace. You can run up the street, but don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't forget to come and pick up girl. Can you really do it? Can I walk with you, girl? You got that thing I look like a big boy head all the time, and I'm horny, girl. That's right, I'm horny, girl. Lift the fur from my head, girl. You go set me on fire. I'm really gonna get to know you bad, girl.
Contestant number 8, you might have to show me a thing or two. What a beautiful piece. Now, Anaya Bass, contestant number 9, will share an original spoken word regarding society's prioritization of money.
Fertile soil begins to spoil after being impregnated with seeds of greed, seeds of wants and desires that seem to supersede our daily needs. And up springs this fruit of all evil, that we work as we dwell on the far fetch that we wish to have, going down that wrong path as righteous believers, that our worth is determined by material procedures, striving to be overachievers, by dashing to society's leaders. Averting third eye's attention from sparrows to green pyramids, with in God we trust, staying over the island. So now, I worship this, but can't rid myself of the thought that this tattoo is worth it. Is my life, my soul, my state of mind really worth this? I know it's not. But as I pray, my eyes begin to miss as God slips from my tight clenched fist and rolls off my fingertips. The power we give $1 just doesn't make sense. Hence, man kicks intuition, wishing me into a new that I already hold. Reminding myself that true value lies in the stories my grandmother told, in the blood and the tears woven into my ancestry, and in the purity I'll pass to generations after me. And I'm caught, realizing I couldn't have been sold if I hadn't bought.
Time on my head. Since you've been away, boy, I ain't and the sound of the rain against my window pane, it's slowly driving me insane. Boy, I'm going down. I'm going down. Just doing around, baby. My whole world upside down. Please don't come easy. Boy, please believe me. Since you've been gone, everything's going wrong. Why you have to say goodbye? Look what you've done to me. I can't stop these tears from falling from my eyes. Ooh, baby, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm doing around, baby. My whole world upside down. Ooh, baby, going down, going down. Going down. Hey. Ooh, I'm going down. I'm going
I'm excited now to see contestant number 10. Deliver a spoken word about mental health. Trigger warning, sexual assault.
I don't think I'm making it in class today. In all honesty, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to the other side of the door.
You got it, babe. You got it.
None of our clothes feel safe anymore. My anxiety has me shut in because what if it happens again? I've never felt so unsafe in my own skin, yet I feel so guilty for feeling like a victim. This is crazy. It's been months since it happened. I'm supposed to be past and crying in front of the closet while bottom on the floor. Today, I'm gonna make it to the other side of that door. It's just that nothing feels safe anymore. I can't stop crying, God. I'm trying. I'm just gonna stay in my room today. Wrap myself in these covers where I know I'm safe. Try again tomorrow. I wish I could talk to someone about my sorrows. But who would I even call? When it comes to some of my friends, I'm really no victim at all. The things that they have confided in me, it would take up to 2 hands to count the number of people I know who have been entered unconsensually. How could I explain to them the way I'm feeling? The person who traumatized me never even made it inside. That man, that place is all 10 hours away. It makes no sense why I'm still feeling so unsafe. Maybe I could talk to a friend who hasn't been taken advantage of. But would she even understand where I'm coming from? I think the person that I really need to talk to is me. Figure out the lesson that God is trying to teach me. Make no mistake, so I know there was intention, but God, why me? What is it? What is it? It's activism. And to those in the audience with a story like mine, this is for us.
Love me.
Please, another round of applause for Olivia and all of our contestants tonight, as this concludes the talent segment of our show. We will now have a brief intermission before we continue. Give it up for Hampton's well-loved Terpsichorean Dance Company.
Alright, you want to do it? No, you can do it. Alright. I got it.
I'ma kiss them lips. I'm talking boom boom. I told her right, and I'm the show. I hear the first sign that I'm in control of. So tune with me, you on the sofa. Good flow. Don't be shy, it's dirty to me. Take a shot at Hennessy. Tell me what you want. Don't be face down with the baby. Keep on me. Almost wish I tell me. Baby girl, my love. What's the quickest way to turn you on? Middle of the night, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I can take all away. Make you scream my name. I keep it nice and tight. Boy, relax and let me ride. Do the thing we like. What's happening to me? Look out, can you tell me what it means? Staring out the window, on the side. The reason why
Welcome back, everyone. I'm sure we're all ready to proceed with tonight's program, right? That was not juicy. Have you all been enjoying the show so far?
Yeah!
What I like to hear. All right, this section is formal worth 15 points in the total score. The contestants' look in stage presence will be taken into consideration as the judges are looking for a first overall impression, sense of confidence, walk, posture, personality, stage presence, and sense of attractiveness. Please welcome our contestants as they grace the stage in their best dress.
Contestant number 1, Samira Collard Brooks. Samira Joy Collard Brooks is a perfect example of resilience, tenacity, and confidence. As a passionate individual of community service initiatives, Ms. Collard Brooks is the founder of her own youth outreach program, Sophisticated Systems, a program focused on empowering young Black girls in Pittsburgh while catering to their professional development and confidence, as Black women are the blueprint of this world. While being an advocate for the youth, Samira is a peer counselor for the young Black motivated kings and queens, assisting with college applications, scholarships, and overall life obstacles. She also spends her time speaking at local high schools about the importance of higher education. However, Samira's efforts didn't stop in her community. During her tenure at West Mifflin Area High School, she was a part of the varsity cheerleading team, varsity track team, and numerous extracurricular organizations, all while being a dual enrollment student earning college credits at Point Park University. Transitioning to college as a first-generation student, Samira Collard Brooks is a third-year theater performing arts major, cinema studies minor, with plans to become an actress from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Samira is an actively involved student on her campus at Hampton University, having held leadership positions such as the social media coordinator for Girls Rule. She's a proud member of the Over Executive Council, the student recruitment team, Cross by a Dance Group, and Good Girls Movement, which has prepared her for groundbreaking opportunities. During her free time, Samira watches romance movies, reads books about personal growth, and attends community service events with the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank to contribute back to her community. Ultimately, Samira Collard Brooks looks to use her platform, Ignite, with purpose to provide assistance to youth in marginalized communities that will allow them to succeed using their gifts. Thank you, contestant number 1, Samira Collard Brooks. Contestant number 2, Aaliyah McLean. Aaliyah Chanel McLean was born in New York City to 2 loving parents, George and Angela McLean. She is the youngest of 4 siblings, which caused her to be very observant of her older siblings. Following her sister, she attended Bedford Academy High School, located in Brooklyn, New York. Though her high school was underfunded, the faculty stressed the importance of college readiness, which led her to Hampton University. At Hampton, she studied strategic communication with a minor in cinema studies, with plans of becoming a publicist in the entertainment industry and later becoming a storyteller, showing only positive representation of the African American community. At home, Aaliyah does community service with a nonprofit named Sisters with Purpose, a weekly food pantry distribution for families in need in the East New York neighborhood of Brooklyn. On campus, she's a first year in the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program, a media co-chair for the Good Girls Movement, the junior ambassador for College Girls, the events lead for the Hampton University chapter of her campus, the over 18 class parliamentarian, an HU peer counselor, and the fundraising chair for the Public Relations Society of America. She has maintained a 3.7 GPA and has remained on the dean's list since the beginning of her freshman year. Her book club, The Urban Lit, was created to promote reading on her campus, and she plans to create a nonprofit that enforces reading comprehension and allows minority students to discover various mediums of creativity in her hometown. Thank you, contestant number 2, Aliyah Baklani. Contestant number 3, Anaya Reed. Anaya grew up the oldest of 3, in which she and her 2 younger siblings were raised by her single mother. Growing up, her mother's independence and nurturing abilities molded her to not only take initiative, but develop a strong passion of giving back and helping others. Post-high school, she graduated president of her class with honors and managed to accumulate over 500 hours of community service. Currently, a third-year kinesiology major on a pre-med track with a minor in psychology, she then went on to become not only a first-generation student, but the first in her entire family to attend college. On campus, you may see her involved in a number of organizations, including the student recruitment team, in which she serves as the 2022-2023 Chair for Spirit and Special Events, the Brown Girl Collegiate Co., in which she serves as the Community Service Chair, the Hampton University Black Retail Action Group, Westpac, and an athletic trainer for the Hampton University Marching Chorus. Anaya has been recognized by the Los Angeles Mayor, Eric Garcetti, and rewarded with the Outstanding Citizen Award. In the future, she plans to return home to Los Angeles, California, and work hands-on with the future generations while becoming a neonatologist at the renowned Children's Hospital, LA. Thank you, contestant number 3, Anaya Reed. Contestant number 4, Monia Maynard. Is a graduating senior kinesiology major from Silver Spring, Maryland. Ms. Maynard has a burning passion to lead in her community and extend her talents through several extracurricular activities. She is dedicated to advocacy amongst all, which has fueled her endeavors in healthcare and public service. Monia discovered her passion for change and serving underrepresented communities early on by chartering the Minority Scholars Program at Wheaton High School. She has continued to use her voice throughout her matriculation at Hampton University. Her commitment to academic excellence is showcased through her placement on Hampton University's Dean's List, honor student status with the Freddie T. Davie Honors College, and endowed scholar recognition. At Hampton, Ms. Maynard is the Director of Professional Development for the Student Government Association, a co-facilitator of the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program, and first Vice President of the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Upon graduation, she plans to continue her education by obtaining her master's in public health with a concentration in health equity and social justice, and Juris Doctor of Law degree. She plans to work in health policy, committing herself to dismantling implicit bias in our healthcare system and creating healthcare programs. Thank you, contestant number 4, Monia Major. Contestant number 5, Skylar Turner. Skylar Mackenzie Turner is a graduating senior biochemistry major from Kansas City, Missouri. Her biggest goal during her time at Hampton has been to be an example for every girl looking towards her. With this goal, she established the Girls Room, a mentoring program that provides a safe place for young girls in her community to grow, develop, and understand the true essence of their beauty. She strongly believes everyone has a unique light in them that is just waiting to be released. During her tenure at Hampton, she has become heavily involved as a co-facilitator in the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program, Hampton University's Minority Association for Pre-Health Students, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association, Hampton University Chemistry Club, Forensics and Debate Team, and Golden Key International Honor Society. Skylar has obtained various internships, including becoming a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Sessert Scholar on nitrogen during her time at with the Vice President of the United States Research Agency. Meharry Medical College, where she worked. She's been on the Dean's List throughout her entire tenure at Hampton, and upon graduation, she became a neurosurgeon and continued. Thank you, contestant number 5, Skylar Turner. Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim. Hafsa Ibrahim is a graduating senior, psychology major, cinema studies minor from Baltimore, Maryland. As an involved student on campus, Hafsa is a senior co-facilitator of the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program, President of Psychology Club for 3 years, President of the Muslim Student Association for 2 years, a member of Psi Chi Honor Society, DMV Pre-Alumni Council, and Mosaic. While juggling her extracurriculars, Hafsa has remained on the Dean's List with a current GPA of 3.97. In 2021, she was awarded the 40 Under 40 Alumni Recognition Society Impact Scholarship for her academic and professional achievements. Hafsa has always been committed to serving her community. At a young age, her father would take her and her sisters to protest with the Nubian Benevolence Association at the Egyptian Embassy in Washington, D.C. to support her Nubian community overseas. For many years, Hafsa has volunteered and helped plan community events at 2 local mosques, the Islamic Society of Baltimore and Masjid al-Hassan. Before the pandemic, Hafsa was fortunate enough to serve and build relationships at the Newport News Juvenile Detention Center for 5 months. This is where she found her passion for empowering at-risk youth. This passion led her to form her platform, Interlude, dismantling the school-to-prison pipeline by offering life skill training and mentorship as an alternative to detention and suspension. Her goal is not only to empower at-risk youth, but also to train Hampton University students to do the same. Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim. Contestant number 7, Kamora Preston. Kamora Michelle Presley is a 3rd year in the 5-year Master of Business Administration program from Brooklyn, New York. Kamora has dedicated herself to her studies by remaining on the needs list throughout her 3 years at Hampton. As an MBA student, Kamora was recognized for her strong leadership skills and achievements in the program. Ms. Presley is an involved member of the Hampton Roads community through her volunteer work at the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank, as well as her own organization, STARS, an acronym for supporting, teaching, advancing, rebranding, and strategizing. STARS is committed to the advancement of Black youth through mentorship and community outreach. As the oldest of 3, she dedicates all her hard work to her sisters, Nyla and Leah. She hopes that this will inspire them to fight for what they believe in. Kamora can best be described as ambitious, caring, and hardworking because of her outstanding commitment to public service and mentorship. Ms. Presley has taken on the roles of corresponding secretary and president of Antigua for the Caribbean Free Alumni Association, executive council for the Ogre Phi Ogre 18 class, and treasurer for the Good Girls Movement. Through her various leadership positions, Kamora discovered she wants to use her voice to amplify the importance of giving back to the community through communal support. Ms. Presley intends on carrying these beliefs into the next steps of her career. Post-grad, Kamora plans to return home and attend New York University School of Law, while working part-time at KPMG to showcase strong Black women in accounting. Thank you, contestant number 7, Kamora Presley. Contestant number 8, Desiree Lampkins. Desiree Lampkins is a graduating senior, chemical engineering major from St. Louis, Missouri. Being raised by a single disabled mother, she learned to be independent and how to persevere. Once she sets a goal for herself, she works diligently towards that goal. She set a goal to be as involved as possible and be enhanced by her experiences at university. As a proud Hamptonian, Desiree is very active on campus, all while maintaining her Dean's List status each semester. Due to her take charge attitude, she has been elected to several leadership roles and is active in many organizations. She is the president of the American Institute of Chemical Engineers and holds the positions of vice president of the Society of Women Engineers and secretary for the Omega Chi Epsilon Chemical Engineering Honor Society. She is also an active member of the Greer Dawson Wilson Student Leadership Training Program McNair Scholars Program, and Student Support Services. Desiree was recently named Miss National Society of Black Engineers and Miss Omega Chi Excellence. She is also one of the original members of the Hamptons Women's Lacrosse team, working to achieve D1 status for the team. Her commitment to community service is shown in her work as a tutor for high school chemistry and math. She also volunteers as a dance instructor for children ages 2 through 18. Desiree's educational endeavors include completing the PhD program at Virginia Commonwealth University in the Pharmaceutical Engineering program. Her ultimate goal is to become an entrepreneur, owning and operating a company specializing in the manufacturing of beauty products. She already operates an LLC, Bottled Personality, which makes customized body washes, lotions, and body sprays. This is the start of Dee Dee Lampkins Enterprise, a conglomerate that will be an international company specializing in pharmaceutical-based products. Thank you, contestant number 8, Desiree Lampkins. Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass. Anaya Camille Bass is a third-year psychology pre-med major from Detroit, Michigan. Anaya can best be described as passionate, giving, and genuine. She believes in leaving a positive impact on every space she enters. As a first-generation college student, Anaya is a leader and role model for her younger brother and cousins back home, and intends to leave a legacy of pursuing higher education. By implementing her platform, the Peace Movement, she hopes to further that legacy by working to eliminate racial health disparities through health education and advocacy training. Anaya is no stranger to legacy, as she was the president and founder of her high school's Black Student Unit in 2017, which still carries on today. Here, she learned how to be a leader in her community, unite for a common cause, and uplift those around her. She was able to find her passion for service and a voice for helping others. Anaya thoroughly enjoys serving her community and has enjoyed being a volunteer at Marie's House of Serenity, supporting women in substance abuse recovery, ultimately leading to her career goals and assisting recovering addicts. She has witnessed firsthand the damage that substances can incur on addicts and their families, and she aims to provide support and resources to combat this. She is also currently a volunteer at Riverside Regional Medical Center, helping nurses and patients post-surgery, as well as an English, writing, and history tutor and mentor for high school students in the Hampton Roads area. On campus, she is heavily involved, serving as a Student Government Association Senator and Committee Chair for Health, Campus Safety, and Wellness, the Education Chair for the NAACP, the PR and Marketing Chair for Campus Programs, an active member of the Peer Counselor Organization, the Student Recruitment Team, and the Pirate Pantry. Upon graduation, she plans to attend medical school, specializing in osteopathic addiction psychiatry. She intends to establish her own inpatient facility, offering holistic integrated treatment, intervention, and rehabilitation to substance abuse survivors in predominantly Black areas. Thank you. Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass. Contestant number 10, Olivia Walker. Olivia Adele Walker is a graduating senior, psychology pre-med major from Jacksonville, Florida. She's a fall 2021 initiate into the Gamma Theta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Throughout her entire tenure at Hampton University, she has also been a member of the Minority Association of Free Health Students and held the position of treasurer for the Academic Exploration and Outreach in Neuroscience Club.
Yeah, man.
Olivia's fascination with the human brain, alongside her passion for serving her community, has inspired her to pursue a career in neurosurgery after graduation. Over the course of the next 10 years, Olivia is committed to continuing to emphasize the importance of mental health education in the African American community, while matriculating through medical school and completing her residency. As a practicing neurosurgeon, Olivia plans to use her knowledge and resources to educate the Black community in ways that will help mitigate major racial health disparities. Olivia considers herself a social activist and servant leader who is committed to standing up for others in more ways than one. If given the opportunity to serve as Miss Omega Psi Phi, Olivia's first initiative would be to organize events that educate on and bring awareness to issues such as Alzheimer's, dementia, and stress-induced ailments such as high blood pressure, which all disproportionately affect African Americans. Olivia would also use this title to further the work she has already started towards changing the narrative around mental health in society through workshops that teach individuals how to use mindfulness, positive affirmations, and their own thoughts to change their relationships with themselves. By tackling both the psychological and physiological aspects of mental health, Olivia hopes to not only improve the lives of students at Hampton University and members of the surrounding community, Olivia hopes to uncover the blueprint for how to positively impact the lives of African Americans throughout this country. Thank you, contestant number 10, Olivia Walker.
My zipper, hit the club, pay for my 10, get in, crunk, lit in. Yeah. No, we walk around where stepping out, getting it down, now when I feet like that.
Charger?
You choke, much.
Charger? Yeah. It's about to die. Is it charger?
Biggest.
A charger? Do you have one? Oh. Where's the outlet? Hey, where's the outlet?
Wow. Nicely done, ladies. Thank you. Thank you to the escorts. My goodness. Before we conclude the show, we invite the 2020-2021 Miss Omega Psi Phi to the stage for her final ball.
One of my favorite questions is about how our business is to help others. And if you cannot help them, at least do not hurt them. Dahlia Lama. What a journey. Being found Miss Omega Sci-Fi, and a global pandemic is something that I never thought would be possible. But sometimes life has a funny way of challenging the impossible. I can't believe 2 years ago, I was gearing up for a virtual pageant. From countless hours of studying the history of the fraternity to endless preparation for my onstage competition, I dedicated my time towards accomplishing the job of a lifetime. During my year, I was able to host 2 virtual conferences in partnership with Black-owned pageant coaching companies and HBCU queens across the nation. I continued my annual self-care share night in partnership with my platform, and I provided my self-esteem and confidence-building workshops to young women across the roads. I donated toys to Angel Tree, and I provided self-care bags to a local homeless shelter for youth. I participated in multiple service events with the Brothers of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated. Lastly, I launched my very own scholarship entitled the Fearlessly Me Scholarship in collaboration with my nonprofit, which aims to provide book scholarships to female high school seniors who plan to attend an HBCU for college. None of this would be made possible without my village. And when you are a queen, it actually takes 2 villages. I want to thank my pageant and walking coach, Naisha, for all her encouragement in late night practicing. Thank you to my videographer, Marlon Leonard, for filming all my competition videos. Thank you to my headshot photographer, D Street Photos. To my dress monster, Jonathan McCain, thank you for making my dream gown come to life. To my support system, thank you for always keeping me grounded. To the Brothers of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated, thank you for treating me with such kindness and respect. I'm honored to have served under one of the best fraternities in the world. And lastly, to my mom, who has been the best pageant mama girl can ask for. Hashtag Mama Dreams Matter. And lastly, to my successor, a title holder is more than wearing a crown. It's the opportunity to enact great change. Always believe in yourself. Furthermore, as you climb to success, reach back and bring others along for the journey. For the last time, I am Miss Omega Sci-Fi 2020-2021 Sierra White Spark.
There's no losing. Right beside all. Man, I'm so big when you get me. I'm getting out. So I'm to the hell. With the clouds. To live it right now. Over the top. My love. What's up? They say the truth. Everywhere the world is yours. One of them. To the beat, we can express your face, put your legs in the sky, and play, let me got that. I'm on the ball. Can't nobody see you, baby, down the feet, on your knees, get the promise, make sure you get the cover power. Get high if you want, cloud nine to go up. Loving the feeling, the turbulence, never we turn up. When we let it roll out, show up your door up. Snapping music, you know, happy to come on the show,
In our final portion of the show, our contestants will be asked a series of questions that will be moderated by the 2021 Miss Omega Sci-Fi Sierra White Sparks. In this category, contestants are expected to answer 2 questions, each worth 5 points, for a total of 10 points. The judges are evaluating the contestants' extemporaneous responses to the on-stage questions, poise, and confidence in public speaking.
Now presenting contestant number 1, Samira Pollard Brooks.
My first question to you, are you a role model? Why or why not? If so, to who?
Thank you for that question. I am a role model to my community and my nieces by uplifting those people and telling them that they are capable to do anything. Thank you.
Yes, Mira.
My second question to you, if you had to write an autobiography, what would the title be?
Thank you for that question. I will title it Joyful Days, signifying the good and bad days and how God has brought me through all of them. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Contestant number 1, Samira Potter Rose.
Contestant number 2, Alita Clan.
Good evening, Aliyah.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you, what is the most interesting personal fact about you and why?
Thank you for that question. The most interesting personal fact about me is in the 8th grade, I was awarded the Triple C Award for character, courage, and commitment from the New York State Attorney General. Winning this award at such a young age has caused me to want to keep these characteristics for the rest of my life. Thank you.
My second question to you, if you could be someone else for a day, who would it be and why?
Thank you for that question. If I could be someone else for a day, I would be Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is a perfect representation of a woman of resilience, tenacity, and grace. Thank you.
Contestant number 2, Alita.
Contestant number 3, Anaya Green.
Yeah, Naya.
Good evening, Anaya.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you, what is the greatest honor or award that you have earned and why?
Thank you for that question, Sierra. The greatest honor or award I have ever received was receiving the Most Outstanding Citizen of Los Angeles, California by the mayor. Thank you.
Good answer.
My second question to you, what is the role of a Black woman?
Thank you for that question. While I do not believe that there is a specific role of a Black woman, I have never met a Black woman that does not carry the qualities of courageous, confident, and strong. Thank you.
Great answer.
Contestant number 3, Anaya Green.
Contestant number 4, Mobia Maynard.
Good evening, Olivia. Good evening, Sierra. My first question to you, why should you win this pageant? Thank you for that question. I am confident that I will make a great Miss Omega Psi Phi by being a student advocate for my peers and a leader to all through my platform, Light, learning and instilling growth in healthcare together, providing health education and resources for my community. And the men of this fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, have poured into my life by instilling a sense of companionship and service. Thank you. My second question to you, what do you want people to see in you when they have their first impression, and why? Thank you for that question. Upon first impression, I want people to know about me. I am personable, reliable, and a listening friend to all. Thank you. Thank you.
Contestant number 5, Skylar Turner.
Good evening, Skylar.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you, why should young people pursue their dreams?
Thank you for that question. I believe young people should pursue their dreams because every great achievement began with a dream. But I would like to also encourage them that no dream is accomplished without hard work and determination. Thank you.
My second question to you, what was the last community service project you were involved in? And please elaborate.
Thank you for that question. The last community service project I was involved in was my mentoring program entitled The Girls Room, where I worked to provide a safe place for young girls in my community and show them the true essence of beauty and power inside of them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Contestant number 5, Skylar Turner.
Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim.
Good evening, Hafsa. Good evening, Sierra. My first question to you, what can women learn from men? Thank you for that question.
One thing that women can learn from men is to live in the moment and embrace our present. Thank you.
My second question to you, what do you believe can be done about illegal drug and alcohol abuse in this country?
Thank you for that question. To resolve the issue of illegal drug and alcohol abuse in this country, there should be more funding for programs targeting recovering addicts and those at risk of becoming addicts. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim.
I'm done. Can I get a break? I need a break. Facts. Marcus, you can plug this up.
Contestant number 7, Kimora Preston.
Good evening, Kimora.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you, what is your greatest obstacle? Why? And how will you overcome that?
Thank you for that question. My greatest obstacle is My greatest obstacle is to uphold the confidence level that I know I have that God has given me, and to shine the light that I know is inside of me. Thank you.
My second question to you, what do you think determines success?
Thank you for that question. Success is determined by setting a goal and achieving it. And success is something that is a never-ending cycle. Every day you achieve a goal, remember to set a new one and achieve it again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Kimora Preston.
number 8, Desiree Lampkins.
Good evening, Desiree.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you, if you were given $1 million to donate, to what organizations would you give it to and why?
Thank you for that question. If I was gifted $1 million, I would give it to my gifted program, the Galactic, because that is the first organization that saw the greatness in me, and if you are my name for education. Thank you.
My second question to you, who or what has had the greatest influence on your life?
Thank you for that question. My mother has had the greatest influence on my life because even though she has gone through trials and tribulations, she shows up for me every single day. And I try to do the same thing for others. Thank you.
Number 8, Desiree Lampkins.
Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass.
Good evening, Anaya.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you, what, if anything, disappoints you about our generation?
Thank you for that question. I believe my generation can improve on togetherness. If we work together, we can employ a leader in our society to affect change. Thank you.
My second question to you, what has been your most meaningful achievement in life and why?
Thank you for that question. My most meaningful achievement was founding the Black Student Union at my high school that still stands to this day. I was able to learn how to uplift my community and be a leader in society. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant number 9, Anaya Bass.
Contestant number 10, Olivia Walker.
Take your time, man.
Olivia.
Good evening, Sierra.
My first question to you is, do you feel that students should be required to learn a foreign language?
Thank you for that question. I do believe that students should be required to learn a foreign language. Not only does learning a language help you when it comes to applying for jobs, but it also gives you the opportunity to immerse yourself in another culture. Thank you.
My second question to you is, what is the most pressing problem facing young people today? And how does this problem affect you?
Thank you for that question. I think the thing that young people can work on the most in this day and age is our relationship with mental health. This is important to me, not only because I have overcome my own struggles, but because I have dedicated myself to helping others not only feel validated in their feelings, but to always find a way around their struggle. Thank you.
Thank you. And that concludes the question segment of the pageant. Now, as we wait for the judges' scores, give it up for Majestic Dance.
Come on, guys, class is about to start.
Attention, rain, day, what you need, it's time for our
Come on, y'all, let's go to our third class for the day.
Won't say it's my fault, but the heart of my it's just something my heart is
As this year's pageant directors, Eric and I would like to give a huge shout out to the entire committee that contributed to the production of this pageant, as well as the coaches that were able to commit so much time to their contestants as well. Please stand and be recognized. We'd also like to give a special thank you to our DJ, Barry, and light crew and team. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely enjoyed myself. And I can't wait to see who the 2022-2023 Miss Omega Sci-Fi is. It looks like the judges are ready, so let's find out.
Yeah, Liz. Yeah, Naya. Yeah, Naya.
Who do y'all think is taking home the crown? Miss Scholarship is contestant number 4, Miss Monia. Miss Congeniality is contestant number 6, Hafsa Ibrahim. Miss Gamma Epsilon is contestant number 8, Desiree. In the moment we've all been waiting for, the 2022-2023 Miss Omega Psi Phi is contestant number 5.
Let's go! Let's go!
Please give one more round of applause to these lovely contestants. Give a round of applause to the judges. Give a round of applause to yourself. It's been a long time. You got out of the way. Everybody have a great time. Be safe. And thank you. Most important, to my co-host. And my director. This one was